Today we're going to spend a little time looking at some of the most commonly utilized features of Read and Write for Google Chrome, which are word prediction, the screen reading tools, and the dictation tool. There are lots of other really great tools that aren't utilized as frequently, but they offer great supports for students. There's a dictionary, a picture dictionary. There's this screen masking tool that helps reduce visual clutter. There are some really cool study options, and this new practice reading aloud feature. We'll review those in a second video, but today we're going to focus on the big tools that are most commonly used. So we'll start with word prediction. We open word prediction up by just clicking on this little fortune teller globe. The default amount of words that you get is 10, but you can edit it from anywhere from 3 to 10 words available. And you do that by going to settings, selecting prediction, and then, like it says, anywhere from 3 to 10. So if I decide I want 10 words now, I can click OK. I'll just close word prediction, open it up again, and now I have 10 options. Sometimes it's really nice to be able to make that list shorter so that students have less to choose from, less to read, less visual clutter on their screen. However, it does, of course, limit the number of choices that you have, and so students may have to type quite a bit further into a word before they get to the word that they're actually looking for. So it's a good thing to test out and see what's really going to work for your students. When I hover over a word in word prediction, it will read it aloud. And if I click on it, it will insert it into my document.
First,
you see that once I've inserted a word, the options change to make sense with what I've typed so far. So I could select another word from this list, or I could start typing in my own word. If the next word I want to type in is phone, I can just start typing, it shows up,
phone,
and I can insert it into the document. Another great feature within the word prediction is that it supports phonetic spelling or common spelling errors. So if I wanted to type in phone, but I started spelling it phonetically, I would still get phone as an option, and then it would insert it with the correct spelling. So it also helps students start to recognize some of those common spelling errors. To close word prediction, we'll just deselect it. And now we can look at the screen reading features a little bit. So the standard screen reader is housed in these play, pause, stop buttons. It's very intuitive to use. You can either select specific text that you would like it to read. You can start your cursor where you want it to start reading, or it will just start at the beginning. If I hit play,
the quick brown fox,
it will read my text aloud. When I hit pause, it stops but holds my place, and I can select pause again to start
fox
it.
Jumps over the lazy dog.
And when I hit stop, it closes the screen reader altogether. The other component of screen reading is the screenshot reader, which supports having PDFs or images of text either in Google Drive or online read aloud. So I can select the screenshot reader. I'll show you on this text, even though it is standard text and not a PDF, it'll work the same way. I just select the text that I want read. It'll take a second to process it, which you can
the quick
see
brown fox jumps over the lazy dog
at the bottom. And when it's done processing the text, it will read it aloud. You can hit play to play it again or close out of it like that. These screen reading features work exactly the same if you are on a website. So you can open up your Read and Write toolbar and then select the text that you would like it to read and hit play.
The giant panda Ailuropida melanalu.
Of course, same way, pause, hold your place in the text, and stop turns the screen reading feature off. And we can also see how the screenshot reader, again, this is accessible text, but we can select the text we want. It'll take a second to process it.
Giant panda.
and then it will read it aloud for us. So these features really work across the Google environment or across the Google Chrome environment, which is very helpful for students. The last thing I would like to look at today is the dictation or voice typing feature in Read and Write. You might hear dictation, voice typing, voice to text. It's called speech input here. It's all the same tool that we're talking about. It just has lots of different names. So when I select the speech input icon, you'll see a red microphone pop up and it will start recording my speech immediately. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, period. And then I just clicked on the microphone again to turn off the voice typing. You see that I can add in punctuation. I can also, if I click on this little question mark on the bottom, this help menu will pop up and it will show me all of the different things that I can use within voice typing. So it shows me how to add punctuation, and then it gives me all kinds of different voice commands that I can use for selecting text, formatting the document, adding tables. You can do lots and lots with this feature. Of course, this is more advanced. We're going to start with students just using these more common tools, but it's really nice to have all this information in one place. Lots of the other add-ons or extensions that you can use for voice typing work really well for voice typing, but they don't have this nice, robust list of all of their features. So you have to kind of guess. Do I say new line? Do I say down? Do I say enter? This makes it really clear for you, which is great. So I'm going to close out of our voice typing. I do want to make a note. Voice typing is a feature that's available for free for all students who are using the Google environment. So if you go to Tools, voice typing is right there, and I'll show you, it pops up exactly the same. It's exactly the same feature that we're getting in Read and Write. The great thing about Read and Write is that if a student needs multiple tools, this keeps it really organized and simple for them. They aren't having to navigate between multiple add-ons and extensions and tools to get to different things. And the features are available across Google Chrome. So if a student is filling out a form or they're logged on to Schoology, they can utilize these same features. However, if a student is really looking more for, voice typing for a long form essay, a 5-paragraph essay, and that's about the only time they need it, then this is probably going to be sufficient for them if they don't need other tools within the Read and Write suite. So lots of great options going on here. We'll do another video to review some of the other features. But that is our little intro into the beginning or the most commonly used features of this tool.